Hey everybody and welcome. My name is Dan and this is my chop shop. Cast Mafia monthly build for January. Station wagons. Oh, that don't look like a station wagon. Well, not yet. I'm going to try to put that top on a 57. That's right, the Ford station wagon top on a 57 Chevy. Sacrilege, huh? Well, let's do it anyway. Got them tore apart. This one only has one screw because it clicks on the back. I drilled and tapped this one because that's the body I'm going to be using. I'm just going to use the top off of this one, so I didn't worry about it. And we'll visit them in a little bit. In the meantime, we'll work on some tire swaps and don't go away. I'll be right back. Alright, I lined up these back posts where they should line up on the trunk. Put a piece of tape across there. I'm going to keep the windshield pillars, the A-pillars on the 57. And I drew a line with a Sharpie across them both, and they should be relatively close. I'll give myself a little bit of cushion, especially on the wagon part. That way it's easier to take off than it is to add on. Yep, got the easy one done. Boy, that thing looks pretty sharp as a convertible, doesn't it? Oh well, we're gonna make a wagon out of it. Dang. Well, you see I got the roof removed off the station wagon. Not too bad. I didn't butcher it up too bad. Left a little bit there. And I just got it super glued with a big old, looks like a seagull or a pterodactyl flew over it and crapped on the roof there. But just mocked up in place. It's not all measured and tight and where it's going to be. It's just on there just so we could see what it looks like. And, you know, it's not too bad. And I'm going to continue on this path. So, first we'll patch up the hole using the tape, silver solder, and I'll be right back when I get that ready, and we'll go ahead and pour that stuff in there. So you just get a toothpick and you get some on there and work it around, work it especially around the edges where the air bubbles like to create. So you just keep troweling it in there and work them air bubbles out as best you can. Seems like you always get one, but most of the time you don't get good access like this to the panel. They're usually in all tight little spots. So now I guess it's waiting game to be tomorrow before we can peel this off and let her sit up good. Well, it's the next morning and there's always a couple little spots that you can't get, or at least for me. But it's not so bad that you can't work with it. We'll get her cleaned up, shaped up, and then we got to fit it back on the rest of the car. Alright, we got the roof super glued on and JB welded. I went ahead and sanded it down. Then I added a nice little layer of Tamiya. It's like a Bondo. This is the medium, which is more like a Bondo than there's the white finishing. This is the orange cap or the gray. But all in all, it turned out pretty darn good. And I think it's going to make a pretty cool rod. Here it is all in primer. You can see one little spot sometimes about the middle there. It's hardly anything. I am going to sand this, and then I'm going to hit it with the silver sealer. So I doubt if you even see that. And the sealer. It's not going to show up much because it's a silver over gray, but you can see it. It's got quite a bit of flake in it, actually. Boy, this new gun rock and rolls, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's pretty. Just like that. And since you can't have enough sparkle, of course, you know me, cosmic sparkle. This is a whole new world with this gun, I'll tell you what. We'll let that kick, and I'll probably give it another coat at least since I have it mixed up. Hopefully this shows up. It's got plenty of bling. And I'm going to cover most of it up with red. I'm going to do the trim, and then the rest is going to be red. I looked at them both ways, and I like them both ways. You know, with the top, the same color as the stripes and everything, but I'm going with a solid. And she's all cleared and ready to tape. I'm going to do the iconic 57 trim work. It's going to be a little bit of abbreviated because of the opening, rear wheel openings. You can see they're way bigger than stock. But I'll lay something on there and at least look like a 57. And if you haven't noticed, I changed up the logo a little bit. A little saw blade on saw blade and the Chopshop. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the other side and shoot some clear on it. After I do a little bit of detailing. Well, here she is, my wagon for the die-cast Mafia monthly build. I am very pleased with it. It turned out better than I could imagine for just trying to throw a Ford station wagon top on top of a 57 Chevy. I enjoyed the build. Make sure you check out everybody else's. I'm sure there's going to be some pretty nice, amazing work to be had. Thanks again. Subscribe if you like. It's free, it's cheap, and we will see you all down the road. Later.